YouTube, you can show me here with a review of the Power Rangers Dino Charge Morphin Figures. Yeah, so these are basically an incredibly watered down and cheapened version of the Morphin Racer figures, I think is what they were called during Super Samurai, and then they had Ranger Transformer ones during Megaforce. And we did review those. I will link them in the description below. But these are Dino Charge's take on it, and these aren't actually available at places like Walmart or Target or Toys R Us. I actually picked these up at a local Family Dollar for $5 a pop. Probably not worth it, but we shall see how this goes. So these are very much in vein with the Megaforce ones in the fact that they transform into a Ranger and feature a weapon, which may or may not be compatible with the full figures. I don't know, we'll take a look at that. But this is what we got working with us. So let's go ahead and get these open and see if they were worth the $5 a piece. Probably not. Okay, my prediction was correct in that these are not that great whatsoever. But let's go ahead and move Coda out of the way for now and focus on the Tyler car. So yeah, these are a lot different than what we were used to from like the Megaforce line. I mean, and it's not used to anymore. It's been several years since they even decided to do these. And why they brought them back in this capacity, I honestly have no idea. These are official Bandai products. It's not like it was outsourced to a different toy company or something. This is a Bandai of America product. And before people going, well, this is what Bandai America always does it, their quality, because honestly, just go away. So, this is a very, very simple toy. It does nothing in this mode at all. Down here you have what's supposed to be an arm attached to his hip. But yeah, that's fine, whatever. So this moves, it's on a little ball joint, it pops off really easy. And then over here, it comes separated in the package, but there's also on a little ball right there. That plugs into the other hand, which does not move. That hand does not move. And that one's actually a pretty tight joint. I'll get to that in a minute. And then you just pop it back in right here. And this is just like a weapon or a gun or something, whatever you want to pretend it is. And so basically the toy is in three different sections. You got a left body, a right body, and then this middle portion right here. And it just pegs right in. It's just a simple friction peg right there. And then it slides around like this for transformation purposes. And it just stops right at that tab. It's really simple. It's nothing like too crazy or anything like that. But it does come apart incredibly easy, which is certainly a little bit annoying. But that is about all. Obviously, if you spin this around, it is very hollow. There's no folding up or anything like that with the previous Morphin Racers. Basically, how this works is you flip the head down and then switch both of these body parts and then connect them right down there. They do connect in multiple different places, so as you can see, it's kind of not straight. But just kind of push down into the body and it'll straighten out. Fold the little headlight things down. The arm will fold up to reveal a side of a car, I guess. And this whole segment will just sort of swing around. And there's two pegs on the dinosaur and two holes on the body. And that will peg in right there, which mine is not for whatever reason. It's because those are very much not straight at all. So attempt to straighten those out. There you go. And there is your racer. It rolls. Hooray! That's literally all it does is roll. And because of how big these back wheels are, the head does not scrape on the ground or anything like that. Coda is exactly the same. There's absolutely nothing different about him besides, well, of course, being blue and the Stegosaurus and the helmet and stuff. But the transformation is identical. But you do get a kind of a cooler little weapon thingy, I think. If you kind of spin it around like this, it kind of looks like a shield or like the sword or something. So it's a little bit more of a more playable little aspect of the toy. And of course, you got a little dinky hand over here on the hip. So once again, fold that back, fold that up, and click that together. And this is also not straight. Good enough, I believe. Fold that down, swing that entire segment around, and because of how weak that connection is, those will pop off all the time. Peg that right into the body, straighten that out how you want, and you have the Stegosaurus little racer thing, which again, it rolls. So here is both of them. You can clearly tell they're the same mold with a different plastic part. That is really all there is to these things. It's not like thrilling or exciting at all. I am glad I only paid $5 for these. I've found them at CVS's before, and they wanted $9.99 for this. And well, CVS is not the place to buy toys in the first place, but so obviously I did not go ahead and pick them up from there, but I'm glad I waited. I did find them at Family Dollar, like I said, for $5. And again, that's not particularly a great price for these either. If you can find them somewhere for like $3 or so, they're nice little desk gimmick toys that I can see being fun to fiddle with, but as far as an actual good toy, these most definitely are not it. If you like the previous Morphin Racers, throw that out the window because these are nothing like those, but they are the spiritual successor, so to speak, but I wouldn't really call it a successor or anything like that, because these aren't nearly as fun as those were. Again, if you like them, by all means, go ahead and hunt them down, but in terms of a quality, fun toy, these aren't particularly it, but if you can get it for a couple bucks at a dollar store or something like that, they could make a fun little desk toy, but outside of that, that's about as far as you're gonna get. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.